Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So I had a little bit of an issue starting off this build.
Yes.
I'll explain in a bit. We'll just let this play.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that Ash seeketh embers.
Alright, so, long story short, I started up this build. I got about 5 minutes in. Things got really funky. We're going to be starting an intelligence build. That was my phone sliding on the table. I'm going to be starting an intelligence build, and it's going to be a muscle mage of sorts. For those of you familiar with the channel, you know my muscle mage. Fantastic build, really fun. Strength intelligence build, something you don't see very often. You don't see it every day. Works really well. So that's going to be Blairal. That's the build's name. If I could type, that'd be a wonderful thing. And when I went to adjust all of my settings, first off, I can just load the default that I made. Except that it's not loading the default, because that happened last time. Cool. Well, hopefully it loads the default this time. Last time it didn't. It said that it did, it just decided not to. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're going to be playing as a sorcerer this time, and I'm going to be choosing the fire gem for my burial gift. Okay, makes sense. And I did set that as sorcerer. It's just not updating. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just a thing that's happening. Can't explain it. Just no clue. It's beyond me. That said, I forgot the fire gem last time. The game was freezing on me last time, similar to what happened there. And then the giant crystal behemoth lizard thing, it rolled away from me. It rolled through the wall and I couldn't kill it. That said, I was dealing very, 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 very low damage to it anyway, and it took about, like, it wasn't even at half health, and the video was already about 14 minutes in, so I was like, you know what, we're just gonna restart, make everything go right and smooth and good, and just handle it that way. So am I the way what even from soft? Why is that reversed? Cruel. That is just why? Okay, I've got that set properly. So this build starts with, of course, a catalyst. You have soul arrow, not a shock. You also have heavy soul arrow and a mail breaker. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start off this build, this playthrough, like any sorcerer would. We're going to just pump stats into pretty much the bare minimum of strength and dexterity needed for the weapons I'll be using. And other than that, we're going to be pumping levels into this, that, and the other thing. Now I will say, when I did start the last attempt at this guy here dropped a Sacred Chime Hammer instead of a Fading Soul. So that was a very nice thing to find. Get stabbed. And for the record, with this, if you do two-hand it, the buff that it gives increases your magic damage. Very nice little thing to have. Beautiful view as always. And we'll just hit this bonfire. I'm a little surprised the leather shield is now like this, smaller and everything like that. It's like the old small leather shield. That's not a bad problem to have. I wonder how much damage I deal by hitting someone with the catalyst. Not a lot. Okay, let's just avoid doing that then. Always gotta pillage. Gotta get my loots. So the big things I want right off the bat, of course, I want to get a better shield, one that does 100% physical block, because that'll be a big deal with the Mailbreaker. The Mailbreaker has 130 crit modifier, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 130 crit, so that's going to be significantly better than other things for backstabs and such. And as such... Ooh, I just barely got on that. As such, being able to just turtle up and backstab fish, that'll be a big deal. So, that's part of the plan. I'll take those fire bombs gladly. And now we'll just make our way over to the boss. I forgot that that guy with the crossbow was there. So that actually could have been very bad. Oh, we start with the young dragon ring. I didn't realize that. That's cool. That's actually a really convenient thing to have. So, I didn't really try it very much the first time I fought this guy, but I want to attempt parrying him this time, just to see how that'll go. Whoops, that's the wrong thing to do. Magic does a good job. Parrying does a good job too. Ow. Ooh. Ow. I lived, though, by some miracle. Okay. Let's just... Okay, let's probably stop doing that then. Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, that did not go well. Slow casting speed threw me off. I expected, a regular soul arrow to do a little bit more than that, to be perfectly honest. In terms of speed, I expected a little bit more out of it. Not a huge deal, just something to take note of. If I didn't fail so badly at parrying, that fight might have gone very different. Fortunately, enemies without much poise are easy to stun. Okay, that one's not going to come at me. This guy right here will shoot his crossbow in just a second. I expected a backstab. That's cool, though. It's all good. This time we're going to play a little bit more intelligently. Come on. Take it easy. Oh. I want these. And that's just how you mage. You just stay out of range and press R1. Works pretty well, if you do it properly. Alright. So, let's go forward. Got some souls to spend. Get over into Firelink, pick up that covetous silver serpent ring. I know where it is now, guys. I learned a thing or two since last time. There's a little trick jump involved for getting it early, and I do very much intend to get it. Open menu. Whoa, never would have guessed that one. Me. Let's just increase our damage a tad. None of that. Please and thank you. Okay, that doesn't stay buffed after you put it away. That's just something I was curious about. Minor detail, but kind of important. No item for me? That's okay. I don't need it. I don't need items, I don't need drops. Ooh, a little stutter right then. There's a dog over this way that we will be killing. I knew there was a reason why we came over here. That's the Ember I am looking for. Okay, we got that. Not that way. Going down there is really kind of pointless, for the record. There's really not a whole lot of anything over there. There is, however, over this way, a katana man. And we will deal with him shortly. Oh, you didn't die. Good thing this weapon's quick. Get that Ember. And I don't believe there was anything else over that way that we need. Alright. So first things first, we are going to go light the fire down in there, because that's kind of an important thing to do. Oh, excuse me. And then we're going to go up this way. And around over here. Up this. And the goal is to get up on top right here. So this might take a few attempts, but it can in fact be done. The goal is when you get up on this section to just sort of fly up there. That said, it's a little bit difficult. Almost had it that time. There we go. Easy enough. Get a homeward bone, maybe they'll work for me in this playthrough of it, who knows? Excuse me. And we're just gonna walk around over this way, because I'm actually not sure what's over on this side of things. I don't think there is anything, but I want to be positive of that. Ah. Well, we've attracted Katana Man. I could totally cheese the hell out of him from up here. That's good to know. Alright. The reason we came up here. Hooray, scaffolding. First off, crows.
Me, Picklebee. Me, Bumperum.
One Estus shard. And then this right here is actually an illusory wall. You can see it from underneath that this continues over. That's the big hint on that. So from over here, you just continue this way and you drop. Big deal about this is a chest. And we have a covetous silver serpent ring. Hooray. That was almost smooth. That was almost really smoothly done. Bit of a shame. That said though, let's put that on. Basically, when you wear it, you get more souls. And that's, you know, that's always a good thing to have going for you. Blah, 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 blah. Do you have an item I want over what I'm using? A short sword wouldn't be bad. That's too much strength for me to put in at the moment. A scimitar requires 13 dexterity. That might be a really good thing to do. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what route I want to go just yet. A variation of soul arrow costs less. I will buy it so we can use it and see how it goes. It might have a faster cast time, which would be a very good thing to have. Other than that, do we need anything here? I'll probably hold off on the weapons just for a little bit. I might get the scimitar though. How much is that worth? 600 souls? Yeah, I might get the scimitar. because a fire scimitar would probably be a wonderful thing to have. Just because, you know, Mailbreaker is great and all, don't get me wrong, but having a bit more damage to it would be kind of important, in my personal opinion. That said, we are going to level up strength, and we are going to level up, have decently high luck. We are going to level intelligence as well. One level on that, and then put one in vigor just because we're a little low. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. And one more time. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, that's what we're going to do on that. 600 souls to level up once more. Do you think we could do that? Think we could manage? Probably not. So I'm just going to use them all, though. Close, but not quite. Once the Katana Man gets dead, we'll be able to do that. Let's talk to our crestfallen friend. Spam, spam, spam. Collapse. Hooray. Okay. Also, let's go ahead and put on Foreign Dart. Just because I'm curious about it. Soul Arrow casting speed. Ooh, yeah. I like that. That's very spammy. I can honestly say I'm a big fan of that one. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put on heavy and go from there. Oh, and we do have a Estus Flask shard. So we're going to go give that to Andre, and he'll do good things with it. We're going to give it another Ash Estus Flask from this one. Other than that, as far as infusion is concerned, can we actually infuse? No, we can't. That's fine. Yeah, a fire gem infused Mailbreaker, you know, it just doesn't sound good to me. That's just my personal opinion. It's not my thing. I don't think it would be the greatest idea. There are better things out there for it, I'm sure. And we will get one of them. I should probably talk to you. Yeah, figured as much. Alright. Just rest there super quick. We're gonna go take out the Katana guy. Just for the sake of getting some souls. I'm paranoid about these two, so I will take them out as well. I wish my controller wasn't so clicky. But, you know, Xbox One controllers... Oh, right, you lived. You do that. I forget you do that. Okay, that's a bad strat. Ow. Okay then, Katana Man OP. See, this is why I want a better weapon. The dagger just doesn't handle it. The damage from the foreign dart is actually incredibly weak, the more you know. I shouldn't be shocked by that, considering how fast... Right. Gotta have that Ember active. And I'm getting those souls. Like, 600 souls is a level for me, so. This time, we're just gonna spam him to death. Okay, sir. You can go away now. Thank you. Don't come again. And I forgot about this door in my other playthrough. It doesn't open from this side. Oh, right. That's where all the Firekeeper stuff is. Now I remember. Ooh, that almost is a trick jump of itself. Huh. Probably not possible, but you never know. That could be worth attempting later on. I also forgot about this, which is going to be a better bit of defense than my other shield. So, on that note, let's go level up some more, and then we'll get out of here. Oops, that's actually not where I wanted to go. Going to the bonfire out of habit, you know?
Very well, then take.
Okay, we're going to put a level into strength, 2 levels into strength. It's going to be a strength-focused build at the end of the day, so I'm fine going 11 strength, to be perfectly honest. In the meantime, though, we're going to, at this point, probably cap the strength right there, head over to the high wall of Lothric, and we will pick up the next episode from that first bonfire in the new area. That sounds like a plan. Black hand armor. Ooh. I like the look of that. I like the look of that very much. A great mace. I like the look of that too. A large mace. It's just a giant mace. I'm okay with this. Like, I could get behind using something like that. Ta-da! The high wall of Lothric. Beautiful looking area. Makes me sad that there is not an item in this box. Just saying. But we'll light the bonfire, we'll take a seat, and we'll pick up things right from here the next time, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all later.